Yes, big up, big up, big up. Welcome everybody to your Sunday service with your pastor Sniper in the building. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get this Sunday service popping. You know how we do, man. You get me? Cheese. Yeah, you see a man get knocked out yesterday, like knocked down on his bum. You get me? We're just gonna leave that alone. You get me? We got a lot to get for you today, man. All Hallows Eve. Come on, man. Ngannou, man. They robbed him, man. But it's all right, man. It's all right. We know he won, right? As long as we know he won, then we all good, right? Mad. But yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Our dearly departed. You know how we start.
Yeah. Yo. Crying in the sun, singing in the rain. Lately I've been feeling different in my brain. Someone showed me how to get rid of all this rage. Head full of fire, I'm sitting in the flames. Lone survivor, I'm living with this pain. Your physical is gone, but your spirit isn't phased. Your soul is eternal, it isn't in the grave. I can feel it in my heart, it's not written in a page in a book, but I know that it's gospel. Tears flow as I blow smoke from my nostrils. There's truth in a zoo or hope in a bottle. Trying to figure out where this piece goes in a puzzle. Rich in a mansion, a broken a hostel. I would still emotionally struggle to comprehend, but it's part of the journey comes to the end. Gotta say goodbye once again. It's like we're born to die, everyone ascends. Even though I cry, I see you once again. Even though I try, I cannot pretend I'm not broken. At night I might cry you an ocean. Cry and cry till my eyelids are swollen. Rewind the last words that were spoken. Looking for a clue, trying to see if you knew that moment. Was I laughed and now so golden. Every memory now so potent. Friends asking me how I'm coping. Waking in cold sweats, whole bed soaking. I'm numb and I'm frozen. Every breath feels like I'm choking. Wanna put a hole in my head like a dolphin. Close to imploding. Feel like a piece of my soul has been stolen. That's not what I told him. That's not what I told him. I just held it, cause I ain't wanna be selfish. I bring down my people's vibes, but most of my real ones felt it. Numeral funerals, bodies in cubicles. Happens so regular, but isn't unusual. Words are redundant, nothing is suitable. The cycle of life and death is so beautiful. The flesh ain't forever. We are delusional, and the grief goes so deep. How could the lifespan be so brief? And the thoughts in my head, I don't get no peace. Smoke a OC or OG, feeling like G.O.D. owes me. Reason for taking my ODs and snatching loved ones from my homies. Tell me. Why? Man? It's fucked up, man. Pouring liquor just don't cut it. Yeah.
It's one of the great wonders of life. What will it be like to go to sleep and never wake up? And if you think long enough about that, something will happen. You will find out, among other things, that pose the next question to you. What was it like to wake up after having never gone to sleep? That was when you were born. You see, you can't have an experience of nothing. Nature reports a vacuum. So after you're dead, the only thing that can happen is the same experience, or the same sort of experience as when you were born. In other words, we all know very well that after people die, other people are born. And they're all you. Only you can only experience it one at a time. Everybody is I. You all know you are you. And wheresoever beings exist throughout all galaxies, it doesn't make any difference. You are all of them. And when they come into being, that's you come into being. You know that very well. Only you don't have to remember the past. In the same way, you don't have to think about how you work the thyroid gland or whatever else it is in your organism. You don't have to know how to shine the sun. You just do it. Like you breathe. Doesn't it really astonish you that you are this fantastically complex thing? And that you're doing all of this and you never had any education in how to do it? Never learned, but you're this miracle? Well, the point is that from a strictly physical, scientific standpoint, this organism is a continuous energy with everything else that's going on. And if I am my foot, I am the sun.
Big tune, big tune, big tune. Big up everybody, man. Grab a seat, grab a seat, grab a seat. Church of the Holy Truth. we're commencing a little piece. You get me? We got to get some of the choir masters, choir mistresses out here.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on troubleshooting with attendees? If so, you need StreamYard on air. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to...
I'm sick of you, Dana. Sick of you. Sick.
I am Chazelle Anderson.
Hey, oh, you better get
and I am presenting F.T.K.
It's Shelly Chevy on the floor.
Unrequited. My EP.
Go grab that. For me, say so. I was passing by the road down the street. My heart was black and yours was purple. Too blind to see. Where do I go when I'm in trouble? Can't count on me. Peering through those trees. See how shade when the night time falls, 'cause it never leaves, creeping like fades more. Is it always shade when night time falls, 'cause it never leaves, creeping like fades more. In the midst of showing you, can I follow something? Stop it. Behind the curtain is the world you view. Judgment lies beyond, they know the truth. Follow the path, the ground is ocean blue. Make a turn into a creed. All we have is mercy granted to you. Make the best while we live. See how shade when the night time falls, 'cause it never leaves, creeping like fades more. Is it always shade when night time falls, 'cause it never leaves, creeping like fades more.
Come on. Big Sunday service. You know what's going on. With your Reverend Sniper in the building. Come on. Let's get it.
Madama danger, makansi nangai moko metoza mibale, tika ye azali fama danger, shwana ngai moko metoza mibale, na pona vina, metoza mibale, na pona vina, metoza mibale, na pona vina, metoza mibale. Abonga pona vina, metoza mibale.
Too smile, make a man drop style. When I walk out the door, them tie. But I'm simple, I don't know why them just afraid of the thing, I'm fine. If you treat me right, I'll stay. And I'll give you all of me. So don't you stay away from me, cause you won't ever be lonely. But don't violate, cause I won't be pretty. If you play with me, me I come true sticky. And I make the links and I join the war. If you can angle it, me I take the imp. But don't violate, cause I won't be pretty. If you play with me, me I come true sticky. And I make the links and I join the war. If you can angle it, me I take the imp.
Makanti nanga imoko metoza mibale. Tikaye azali fama danger. Shwananga imoko metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza
You see the girl, yeah, she have the price stuff. Yeah, she have the nigga, I must swear I'm fan in love. Back shot, like her with the girl love. But me, I'm a queen, yeah, and me have a little curve. Them knows, tell nobody tough. Bad girl, I dance when she mask up. Crowd see me with my girl and I talk much. I Jenna ting dog, so the ting go. Hey, roll up in a polo. Yeah, girl, give me enough dog in a no bro. No vibes in a this dog, just go up. Clocks with a t-shirt, but my wife, you know, do. But I'll give me in a this dog, just go up. Roll in a polo. Yeah, girl, give me enough dog in a no bro. No vibes in a this dog, just go up.
Tikaye azali madama danger. Makanti nanga imoko metoza mibale. Tikaye azali fama danger. Shwananga imoko metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza mibale. Pona vina metoza mibale. Abonga pona vina metoza mibale. Metoza mibale. Metoza mibale. Metoza mibale. Metoza mibale.
Hey! Boom shot. Come on. Ba. What?
A CRM shouldn't weigh your budget down. It should lift your teams up. A CRM shouldn't hide fees.
What the hell? Come on. Sunday service. No, we're wrong. They're angels and archive. You hear me? No big old women with croaky voices. All right.
I would be lying to myself if I said that I was home. Making a choice or decision on whether or not I am home. If I could just realize that some things are not in my control, then I would be happy in knowing that it's gonna happen. So I know for sure, mindful of no growth. Getting all I want more, starting with new flows. The old ones are tarnished and torn, like my soul. Yeah, I wanna flow. preparing my mind, preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, preparing my songs, preparing my mind, preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, preparing my songs. I wanna go, push through the door, no it ain't closed. Copy those keys, they be jiggling pockets, I'm ready to go. No, I don't know what is in store for the eye, but there is no mental block. Sea levels are high, there is no place for the shock. Lightning comes before the thunder, so there is no plot. Now there is no plot. It's the times when we think without meaning, using energy for the wrong things, boosting the negativity. Stop, it won't stop, cause once it takes over, it's just a lot. Change a amount of details is what makes an image. Creating pieces of yourself to build the best image. Start with the mind, it's unlocked. Access and unblock. The feelings from the seasons, discard illusions from the different missions. Take a target like a sniper from a rooftop. Headshot, make a shock. It's all shock. Study the lies that you tell yourself. So when you hear them again, it's in the hoop, the loop, then slam dunk. Argument done. Waiting for love to grow. Getting all I want more. Starting with the flows. The old ones are tarnished and torn. Like my soul. I wanna flow. Yeah.
Oh, this is a bad boy tune, you know. Like sometimes I'll be singing it during the week when people are just thinking I'm weird or something. You know what I mean? Singing some Celine Dion, but it's like, I don't know, it's just got a melody, you know what I mean? Like when you hear it, it sticks in your brain and that, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, during the week I'll just be in my soul, in so wondrous and warm. I don't even know what the words mean, but I mean, if I got them right, but yeah, I'm trying to get that feeling.
Then I would be happy in knowing that it's gonna happen, so I know for sure. Mindful of no growth. Getting all I want more. Starting with new flows. The old ones are tarnished and torn. Like my soul. Yeah, I wanna flow. Preparing my mind. Preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, preparing my songs, preparing my mind, preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, preparing my songs. I wanna go, push through the door, no it ain't closed. Copy those keys, they be jiggling pockets, I'm ready to go. No, I don't know what is in store for the eye, but there is no mental block. Sea levels are high, there is no place for the shock. Lightning comes before the thunder, so there is no plot. Now there is no plot. It's the times when we think without meaning, using energy for the wrong things, boosting the negativity. Stop, it won't stop, cause once it takes over, it's just a lot. Change amount of details is what makes an image. Creating pieces of yourself to build the best image. Start with the mind, it's unlocked. Access and unblock. The feelings from the seasons, discard illusions from the different missions. Take a target like a sniper from a rooftop. Headshot, make a shock. It's all shock. Study the lies that you tell yourself. So when you hear them again, it's in the hoop, the loop, then slam dunk. Argument done. Waiting for love to grow. Getting all I want more. Starting with new flows. The old ones are tarnished and torn. Like my soul. I wanna flow. Yeah. Preparing my mind. Preparing my heart. Preparing my thoughts. Preparing my songs. Repairing my mind. Preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, preparing my songs, preparing my mind, preparing my heart, preparing my thoughts, repairing my songs, repairing my mind. I'm repairing my heart, repairing my thoughts. Yeah, repairing my songs, my songs.
Bad boy tune, bad boy. Oh, hey. Come on, Sunday service, man. We ain't playing no games out here. We there, man. There. Big up R10. Big up John BB. Big up Aero Trill in the building. Come on.
Hey you, I don't like your flow. Ready to jump and go, but you never know how far it could go. If I choose to say no, will you fight my ghost and make a show? But I never will go, no. I know you want to see if you could be my one and only fantasy. Now I don't want you to be, so don't force yourself. I don't need no help. Whatever I say, I mean to take that, just don't make a scene. I know you think for me, it's all about you. And what you want made me think from she to see if that's what she wants to. Selfishness is a crowd, boo. Take your L and move on, boo. Negatives ain't my strength, boo. Hold on to your pride. Hey you, I don't like your flow. Ready to jump and go, but you never know how far it could go. If I choose to say no, will you fight my ghost and make a show? But I never will go, no. I don't like your flow. Ready to jump and go, but you never know how far it could go. If I choose to say no, will you fight my ghost and make a show? But I never will go, no. I never will go, no. See, I never will go, no. I never will go, I never will go, no. I never will go, I never will go, no. I never will go, I never will go. Try take for yourself, I'm not in that one. Come feed the boss, can't understand that. Me no know where you come from and where you want. Come out, me women are no time for that. You're too forward. Nah, no manners, me know say your mother is a better too sour. If it was the right attitude, me woulda answer, can give a chance. You woulda mash up my empire, me have too much things for do, you just tired. Don't inquire, me no day in and no liar. Say you want link up fast, but they will have time for this scandal. Call me money, the palm of mine is essential. Hey you, I don't like your flow. Ready to jump and go, but you never know how far it could go. If I choose to say no, will you fight my ghost and make a show? But I never will go, no. I don't like your flow. Ready to jump and go, but you never know how far it could go. If I choose to say no, will you fight my ghost and make a show? But I never will go, no. I never will go, no. See, I never will go, no. I never will go, I never will go, no. I never will go, I never will go, I never will go, I never will go, no.
Never will go now. Never will go now. Never will go now. Never will go now.
Come on. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ew.
Cupid shot me up. Oh, Cupid shot me If the walls could speak, some things are so deep. Tell you my truth and then tell you all my dreams. Go around in circles while I'm scrolling through my phone, thinking to myself, where did I go wrong? Comfortable in my space and my heart is fine. Walked into my life and made it better, I don't know. Flirt is every time you Cupid shot me in my bag, it was unworn. 1, 2, 3, Cupid shot me up his peak, and I don't really know where it came from, who it could be, and I don't think about it, no. Time takes its course. I don't know what I'm gonna do. About 1, 2, 3, Cupid shot me up his peak, and I don't really know where it came from, who it could be, and I don't think about it, no. Time takes its course. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do about you. You waited for me, and I so hated, faded, 'cause I'm so confused about you. Where do I stand? Hold on, why am I thinking like this? Well, maybe I've caught some feelings lately, and it's like I can't seem to tell, where is my child? Let me hide a little bit to feel the feels I feel. You got me feeling chill. Cupid shot me up his peak, and I don't really know where it came from, who it could be, and I don't think about it, no. Time takes its course. I don't know what I'm gonna do about you. Cupid shot me up his peak, and I don't really know where it came from, who it could be, and I don't think about it, no. Time takes its course. See, I don't know what I'm gonna do about you. Cupid shot me up, yeah. 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 Think about it, no.
Come on. I don't know. Big up everybody in the building. Come on, man. Sunday service.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sick of this life. These humble beginnings, I come with the strife. My one only goal is to fight and get by, but sometimes life is fucked and it questions my mind. Fully one would know the pain that's inside is captivated by depression. My mind for time, keep your faith, I'll always survive. It's just sometimes I know, have to cry, it's just annoying fighting battles all day and creating a play, then it goes wrong, telling itself to stay strong, knowing all too well you're just taking it out. My mind is so good, I'm tired of the lies and the stories I have gone. I'm tired of the fight, keep fighting, taking lumps and bruises, then carrying on. What am I doing this for? Don't understand the hand that I've been dealt anymore, and I'm just like, nah, just like, nah, just can't do this. Mine's like, nah, just like, nah, just like, nah, just can't do this. See, my mind's like, nah, just like, nah, just like, nah, just can't do this. See, my mind's like, nah, just like, nah, just like, nah, just can't do this. See, my mind's like, nah, I'm just like, nah. Yeah, cut.
Do, 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 do. I said just like, no. We got John BBB. Come on.
Son, football is yours.
Let's go. Raise the tempo. Cheers.
Let me tell you about the time that I saw you. Then I rolled up and I saw you. And I told myself, don't wait on the next year till you make moves, I'ma show you. And And if it ain't time and I'm wasting, trying to find ways for a curfew, but I got that curve for you. And I ain't sure if the message go through, let me show you if it's good, you tell me where you've been, how you bring things, then it's better. And I so drowning, gotta keep my time, and yes, I'm on a grind, smiling for the ones who doubting. I'ma keep on dreaming, I'ma keep on smiling. Tell me where you been, how you bring things, then it's better staying. And I so drowning, gotta keep my time, and yes, I'm on a grind, smiling for the ones who doubting. I'ma keep on dreaming, I'ma keep on smiling. My game, it's not back, rap that, cause it flashbacks. So trying to catch up, fight back with snapshot vision. I'm gonna take position, fight back with the words. Take time to hurt, so I'm catching the bird. On the search for the much, one foot forward, cause it's time for the hurt. We gon' roll one, then we smoke one. Get high enough, cause the vibe is right. We gon' roll one, then we smoke one. Get high enough, cause the vibe is right.
What?
We gon' roll one, then we smoke one. Cause the job done, it's gonna be another one. Then it's time for the mind to shadow another one. Creating images only to open up the mind. Open up the mind. Yeah. Tell me where you've been, how you bring things, then it's better staying. And I'm self-drowning, grinding, smiling for the ones who doubt it. I'ma keep on dreaming, I'ma keep on fighting. Tell me where you've been, how you bring things, then it's no staying. And I'm so drowning, gotta keep my time. Yes, I'm on a grinding, smiling for the ones who doubt it. I'ma keep on dreaming, I'ma keep on fighting.
Come on. Get it, did it.
I be telling the people them every day.
I like that one, but I like this one.
Dettol laundry sanitizer kills 99.9% of germs, including cold and flu viruses, even at
whatever, man. Now you got badge juice.
Send on the picture. Falling for falling. Falling so deep in the love with you, baby. Crashing, saving my legs for the ocean. I'm crazy, making me crazy. You got me wrapped up, don't know if I make it. I wanna know if I got what it takes. Something's around, see something's shady. I was on my own, baby. See you came along and saved me. You soften my heart, baby. Cause I did not know what to do with the cleanup, got me floored. Making moves for the cloud, is that who you are? You tryna make moves on the low, cause you know what you know and you know what you want. Saying things like where you been in my life. I've been searching for this queen, yes my wife, but I wanna know who you been with, how long, what was wrong, hold up, my nigga so strong. You been all around, my nigga slow down. Cause then it ain't gon' work if you get caught out. Telling all these different girls the very same lines. Slow down. My nigga, slow down. You and all around, my nigga, slow down, 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 down. Cause then it ain't gon' work if you get caught out, out, out. Telling all these different girls the very same lines. My nigga, slow down, slow down.
Slow down, oh you stupid. I just wanna give you everything, no excuses. Put the sun and the moon on a pair of earrings and let them hang either side of the head of my world. Forget the rumors, this love is exclusive. It's me and you shit, bullshit. We gon' ride these waves like a cruise ship. And if it ain't R&B love, then we kicking up a nuisance. Authentic. This is real, baby girl. And if it's war, then she's coming with me. Cause she a rider like she Mama Winnie, but she wanna know where I'm at and who I'm with. And when I'm coming back to the crib, I can't stay, babe, works up a run. All these questions is getting long. She thinks I'm chasing skirt and front, screaming.
You been all around, my nigga, slow down. You been all around. Cause then it ain't gon' work if you get caught out, out, out. Telling all these different girls the very same lines, lines, lines. Slow down, slow down. My nigga, slow down, slow down. You and all around, my nigga, slow down, down, down. Cause then ain't gon' work if you get caught out. Telling all these different girls the very same lines. My nigga, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow down, slow down.
Come on. Jeez. Slow down. That's how we're going on. Yeah, man. We're starting the show. Starting the show, man. Yeah, I got some deal for you today. You know what I mean? Jump on, family, wherever you at. Big up Victor Renz. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Right. Let's start with this All Hallows Eve business. You know what I mean? All right. This All Hallows Eve and all this Halloween business. So start with the origins, yeah. I mean, should be good family. Do what you usually do. You know what I mean? Some people will be celebrating. In a day or two's time or whatever it is. But yeah, man, it's Judge. Pagan Judge, mate. You know what I mean? Can't blame it on us black folks, mate. Well, he's got nothing to do with us, mate. I mean, how you lot be moving pagan? Told you lot you was pagans before you was fucking Christian and all that. All right. Let's go back to the history. Boom, 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 boom. You can slow down. Mm-hmm. So how's you lot's weekend going? Yeah, big games today, man. Come on. Go play the naughty neighbours and that. All right. Guy who slapped up. Hey, Tyson Fury is a funny guy, you know. Yeah, a lot of people predicted he was going to get his ass handed to him, even by Usyk, because he's lost his speed, lost his pace, never had too much power. All of this type of stuff is just turned long now. It's mad. The whole world is crazy. It's turned crazy over it. All right, let me see. Let me try this one first. And he's off in Jamaica doing Halloween, trick or treat and that. Mad. Big up Randy. Goddess. Getting in. Oh shush. Okay. Got that. Share my screen. Big up. Big up Color Me. Matt Savage. Get me. All right, let me see that. Share my screen. Hit that collection plate, man. PayPal, you know how we do. Super chat, all of that. All of that. Yeah, Tyson is overrated, man. We know that. We'll get to that in a bit. You get me?
October is the time of year when ghosts, ghouls, and tricks of all kinds come out to play. Halloween is a firm tradition in many cultures, but where did it all come from? When did people decide to start dressing as spooks and go looking for sweets and candy in their neighbours' houses? The origins might be very surprising. Halloween starts life in Celtic Europe and Britain as the Gaelic festival of Samhain. Nothing was written down about it until the 9th century, but as most Celtic societies had spoken traditions, it is thought to be far, far older. Samhain was one of the main 4 festivals of the Gaelic calendar, marking the beginning of the cold winter months and the end of the harvest. According to the 17th century Irish historian Geoffrey Keating, a huge bonfire would be lit within the community. The hearth fires in people's houses would be put out for the evening and relit using flames from the huge communal bonfire, perhaps to bring good luck for the coming year. In some places, 2 bonfires were lit, and animals and people would walk between them for good luck as well. There is some suggestion
Good
that
luck,
the fire mimicked the sun in the darkness, bringing warmth.
Nah, I'm not involved, man. This is pagan stuff, man. I'm not
Big
pagan,
up,
bro.
Matthew. Big up.
Big up, Calumny. We saying.
Wait, I just realized the stream's been going for 40 minutes. So I don't know if you've already spoken about it. I'm sure you have. But
what have I spoken?
the fight yesterday.
I just started. Yeah. Just a tiny bit. What are you saying? What are you saying about it?
Listen, Maki, I could have won some bomber money. Listen, I was so vexed. Because big up to Nines for she did a stream yesterday and she sent out a link to everyone and she asked predictions, but I already knew in my head that it was going to be 10 rounds, and it was going to be Tyson by decision. And then when I heard about the bets, and they were like, some people wasn't thinking Inang, I can't, you know the guy. They were thinking that he wouldn't even make it to 4 rounds. And I was like, if I bet the way I was thinking, I would have won bet like
you would have won bare money still.
Gosh, I'm so vexed.
Bare money.
But yeah, big up to him though. He held it.
Yeah, man.
For sure.
Nah, he won that fight.
He did. You know what? I have to be honest. The only reason I feel like I can say he won that fight is because I feel like Tyson was not performing the way that he could have. Like Tyson was not performing the way he was with Wilder, because in my personal experience, I feel like Ganu, he's not experienced enough in the game. That's why there was a lot of fouls happening and nobody was really checking it. If you clock it, his team wasn't really on game as well. And I was
he don't mind that though. Remember, he don't mind that because he's from UFC where the elbow man. They do with that.
But Maki, if you're doing sneaky shots like that all the time, though, he could actually do something. You know what I mean? But I get you. Come on, he's UFC. None of that's really gonna phase him. But I feel like
the weight difference, the size difference compared to Wilder, there's a lot of differences. All right, everyone's smaller than Tyson Fury at 6'8". Yeah, but this 6'4" guy with pure muscle, nah, bruv, it was a different story.
For the world champion, I was shocked at his performance. It was embarrassing. So that's why I said, he Ghana did his thing, man. He held Africa, Jamaica, the Caribbean, everywhere.
Everywhere, wherever we are. You get me? Everyone knows he's got to put the Gypsy King on his bum, fam. Put him on his backside, fam. You've never done boxing before, but you know in a street fight you would have whooped him.
Yeah, definitely.
You would have whooped him, man, quickly. All that would have dropped on the floor. That's that's when them MMA guys pounce. You know what I mean? Oh, you're on the floor, yeah? Blow, blow, couple punches, elbows on the forehead. That's it, man. Fight done. You get me? But true's boxing rules. Boxing it's making boxing look bad. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, he did, definitely. For a champion, he should have really took that as a win, like 100, but he took it by 1 point. That's very disappointing.
And that's a lie. That's a lie. I don't know where that 1 point came from.
Yeah.
Because no one got a point disallowed or nothing. So he got it from the first judge. The second judge gave it to Fury. And then the first judge said he gave it to Fury by 1 point. Bruv, I'm out, man.
But if you clock it, Fury is...
They can't let the boxer lose. They can't let the boxer lose. They can't.
No, but he's got another fight in the next couple of months in November.
He ain't now. Because he's been licked down. That's been pushed back now. You see, if you get licked down in a fight, then it changes the odds. You can't just, you get me? Because he took a beating, so he's gonna have to actually rest.
But I'm just saying that he's got another fight. So in my head, I feel like he wasn't put in as much as he could have. If there was
but my man was there. My man was there, looking like raw.
He was more famous than.
Raw. Usyk was there.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. From the boxing side, him versus the Russian guy, Usyk, is more compatible because they're more experienced boxers fighting each other. That's why you notice a lot of them saying that.
That's why he's running from him, though. Can't run from a man and then go on like you're a bad man. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah. But yeah, that was my 2 pence. Anyways, I'm waiting for the second match. So.
Yeah. Usyk.
Halloween. Yeah, I don't celebrate Halloween.
No, but a lot of people do, and they're religious as well. It's a mad thing.
I never used to get that. My mom, as a Christian, we do not celebrate Halloween.
Well, that's the funny thing because it finds its origins in pagan and then goes straight into Christianity.
That's it. But you know, us Yardis, we're different Christians from English.
Yeah, of course.
It's just different. I don't know how to explain
Black
it.
people are in general, it's just that we extreme. We do 100%, 10% of the thing. So we're not just Christians, we're like super Christians or something, you know what I mean? Spiritual Christians, like people be going in the spirit where we come from, like, you know what I mean? The Holy Spirit take over their body and all of this type of talk. But it's real. We've seen it. I've seen it. You know what I mean? So it's
I was surprised how many Black people do celebrate Halloween, and a lot of the excuses, quote unquote, not excuses, but what they say is, mainly for the children, and they try to make it like not so scary and stuff. But I still don't get it. Why would you celebrate it at all? Even like growing up, I used to kind of feel like left out sometimes. But me and my friends, we used to go get money, if anything, like. But no, we don't. Since we knew like it's a pagan holiday, I don't understand why it's so hard to not celebrate it. Like, just do something else. You know, have a dinner or whatever. Why does it need to? Kids need. I don't know. Yeah.
It has no relevance for us really, but for a lot of other people, it does. Yeah. Diwali, the Diwali, the Festival of Lights, it's all part of the same thing. Satanic kind of. It's a madness. You know what I mean? This is where these ideas of devils and horned gods come from. These pagans, you know what I mean? And you gotta understand, these Europeans have been pagan. Yeah, they'll style it out now like they've always been religious, but that's not true. We know that to be not true, man. Someone's lying to you, man.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Right, let me play this thing.
Warmth and light into the darkness of winter. Samhain was also seen as a time of year when the passageways between the world of humans and the other world, realm of spirits and fae, opened and allowed the souls of the dead to come through. Entrances to the other world were thought to exist in caves and bogs. a natural reaction to dark and scary places where danger may have lurked. Some medieval sources, written hundreds of years after the events by Christian monks wishing to spread the word of their new religion, stated that at Samhain some communities would worship a being by offering up human sacrifices. Whether or not this may have...
Mad.
Oh yeah, sorry, Maki. Earlier
Yeah.
it said one of the names was Gaelic, and I just thought, how
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah. Standard. We know that they're the ones who took it to America, the Irish.
Oh, that's Irish. Okay.
Yeah, well, they they speak Gaelic, yeah, which is Celtic, yeah, but then a lot of them will say they're not Celts, but it's just dumb. You know what I mean? You are them, so like allow it, man. Let's move forward.
Where's MJ?
Yeah, I know. This be dodging. This is MJ's department still. She knows already that there are people's is on this. I mean, crazy. Because it wouldn't be fair if man wasn't pagan. So anyway, let's move on.
Really happened is a matter for debate, but it's thought this may at least have been a reference to the loss of food growing over the winter months and the need to sacrifice grain stores over this time to feed everyone. Certainly there was a connection between the dead, dark, unknown places and the festival. Food was a big part of the festival, and the sacrifice of grain and food became a sacrifice to the spirits and fae in order to appease them. In later centuries, this became part of Samhain or All Hallows Eve celebrations in Gaelic cultures in the form of food offered to the spirits of loved ones who might come visit. Often this food would be left outside and a candle left at an open west-facing window in order to help guide loved ones home. It was thought their spirits might then leave a blessing of good luck on the household. In Ireland, a feast would be laid out for a household or community to share, and places would be set for loved ones who had recently passed within the last year, to ensure they would join them on that night. This offering of food also tied into Samhain being a celebration of the end of harvest and the beginning of winter. The natural follow-on from this was guising or mumming, otherwise known as the forerunner of trick-or-treating. First recorded in the 16th century in Scotland, followed shortly afterwards by Ireland and Wales, people would dress as one of the souls from the afterlife.
Mad souls from the afterlife, yeah. Judge, I told you, man. Maximum judgment. What is this?
Yeah, like come on, people just know demons, and
yeah.
Now it's turned into all culture, character cultures. You know where they dressed up as
Beetlejuice or something.
Yeah, you know, like celebrities, and they do the whole. But before, like people were literally dressing up as demons and ghosts, and all of these things, and it's like, how does that, as a Christian person going to church, how does that colorate? Like, how do you think that's okay? And then you put it on your children.
It just shows like us. Just shows like our thing. It's very it's a culture thing. I mean, it's a culture thing. So they blend culture with religion, and just like we do in other parts of the world. You know what I mean? So then part of the culture and the religion, they just seem to work hand in hand. Certain celebrations, they just blend them more together, and that's it, really. It's not really that deep, but it is really. You know what I mean? But that's how it happens, yeah. It seems contradictory, but it's not really, because then that is the cultural side to a lot of people. If that's your culture, then say it's your culture, innit? But they don't really know why they do maypole and all of these things. They don't know. They know it's pagan, and that's about it. They don't really go in depth into why they're doing it or whatever. But it's just a time to celebrate for them, while others are doing rituals and killing babies and stuff. Pause.
Going from house to house and demanding an offering to appease them. But in exchange, the would-be spirits would perform a song or recite a poem. There's some suggestion this custom may have come from an earlier pagan one, in which people impersonated specific spirits or gods and received offerings on their behalf. It wasn't a far stretch from pretending to be a ghost or ghoul to creating mischief, and Samhain came to be known as Mischief Night in some parts of Scotland and Ireland. Pranks were played alongside the guising, and with it came a new form of illumination for the nighttime merrymaking. Turnips and beetroots would be hollowed out and carved with grotesque faces,
Even
then
that
lit
term,
from within with a candle.
sniper.
What? What's
That
that?
term, illumination. It's
Yeah.
it's it's obviously close to Illuminati because they think they're
Yeah.
like enlightened ones, right?
Right.
So
Right.
even
right.
those little terms like that, it's all connected. I feel like it's crazy, but yeah.
Well, in the sense of the translation of the word, yeah. To Illuminati is the ones in the light, right? So
Yeah, the
illumination, yeah, you illuminate the room. Do you get what I'm saying? Like meaning, but you turn on the light, or
no,
turn on
and
some
that's what she's
forced light.
saying. And for them to
Mm.
do this, they now started carving pumpkins and doing things because
Mm-hmm.
that they thought they were the enlightened ones essentially.
Right.
And so it kind of correlates with the Illuminati. They do certain rituals because they think they're quote unquote the enlightened ones. It's
Well,
just
in a sense, they're in the know. They have the knowledge. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, knowledge is power. So obviously, if you're in the know, you're in the power, right? You're in the right place. You're supposed to be, depending on the information, because you can't know everything.
for sure.
Yeah, you can't know everything because unless you was like the first people on the planet and you've always kept records from the beginning and all of that, but
No, but
they
that's
weren't
what it is.
responsible for that.
It's their interpretations, and that's where we
Mm-hmm.
get Halloween and Illuminati and all of these different people because they take their interpretations of those things. And like you said, for some, you'd have to at least, you'd physically have to be part of the first people. You'd have to know all of these things, but that's just their take on it, I guess. But it's crazy how these little things are like people don't know about it, but they know everything else. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot.
Yeah, I've said that many times still. Like people don't know what they're indulging in because obviously the modern commercialism and how they've made it out to be. But look at this, grotesque, yeah. On your squash, on your pumpkin, man. Just give me some pumpkin soup and allow me, man. You know what I mean? I ain't got
Yeah,
nothing against the pumpkin, man. I'm just like, you just eat pumpkin, innit? It's just like that's it. I don't know about all this other stuff. Wasting pumpkin. My mom told me that we don't waste food, so I don't know about all this.
pumpkin. All of
You know what I
that
mean?
good
Unless you're making pumpkin pie and then the rest of it, yeah, this
potatoes.
is what you're doing with it, then that's your business. But I don't know, man. I'm not involved. Just a bit judgy. Jack O'Lantern. That's what it's meant to be. Who the fuck is Jack? You know what I mean? I don't know who that is. Like, what is that?
These were thought to be representations of the souls of the departed themselves, or perhaps even to ward off evil spirits. In Somerset, England, the custom was localised, becoming known as Punky Night. Punky being an Old English word for a lantern. Children would carry their jack-o'-lanterns before them, asking for candles. When Scottish, Irish and Welsh people emigrated to America, they took the various customs with them, including this one. The only difference was that pumpkins were more plentiful in the Americas, easier to carve, and so the modern jack-o'-lantern was born. But there is more to the story of the famous jack-o'-lantern than simply being the right vegetable at the right time.
Oh, thank you. You know what I mean? That's what I wanted answered. What the hell is a jack-o'-lantern? Who's Jack? Let's go.
Irish Christian folklore tale explains the origins of a carved vegetable lantern with a candle as a soul denied entry into both heaven and hell. The story goes that a man called Jack was walking home from drinking one night when he happened across the devil. No one knows what their conversation was about, but somehow Jack managed to convince the devil to climb a nearby tree. Thinking quickly, Jack etched the sign of the cross into the trunk's bark, preventing the devil from climbing back down again. Apparently unable to simply jump down the other side, the devil was forced to agree to a bargain with his unlikely captor, that when Jack died, he would not enter hell. Jack went on with his life, drinking, gambling, and generally doing all the sinful things, until one day he died. Obviously, he isn't allowed into heaven after a lifetime of sin, but when he decides to trot across the hall where it feels a bit warmer, the devil keeps his promise.
So I missed that bit, man. That's a good one.
Obviously, doing all the sinful things, able to simply jump down the other side, the devil was forced to agree to a bargain with his unlikely captor, that when Jack died, he would not enter hell. Jack went on with his life, drinking, gambling, and generally doing all the sinful things, until one day he died. Obviously, he isn't allowed into heaven after a lifetime of sin, but when he decides to trot across the hall where it feels a bit warmer, the devil keeps his promise and refuses Jack entry to hell. Rather mockingly, the devil throws a hot coal from the fires of hell at him, and as it's a cold night, Jack snatches the coal up and places it inside a hollowed-out turnip to keep warm. From that day onwards, he was forced to wander the earth with nothing but his lit turnip for warmth and company. But what about the name Halloween? Turns out the early Christian church wasn't too keen on the overtly pagan ways of Samhain, and at some point, 2 early Christian feast days were merged in with Northern European festivals for the dead. In 609, Pope Boniface IV made the 13th of May a holy day to commemorate Christian martyrs, establishing this as a feast of All Martyrs' Day within the Catholic Church. This date may have been chosen as it was close to an earlier Roman festival known as Lemuria, in which Romans would perform certain rituals to exorcise unwanted restless spirits from their homes. There's evidence to show that from around 800 AD, churches in Northumbria, Ireland and Bavaria had begun to hold a feast to All Saints on the 1st of November, moving the festival from May. As this feast day spread throughout other parts of Europe, such as in Francia, it grew to become All Saints' Day. The next day, the 2nd of November, became All Souls' Day, a day within the Catholic Church to remember all loved ones who were recently deceased. There's a suggestion that the reason the festival was moved from the 13th of May to the 1st of November, and the 2nd for All Souls' Day, in order to replace Samhain with a church-sanctioned version of a day to commemorate those who had passed into the next life. By the 12th century, 13th of May had been scrubbed from the liturgical calendars in favour of the new autumn date. Over time, the name for All Saints' Day became All Hallow Mass, which eventually led to the day before being known as All Hallows Eve, which would eventually become Halloween. There was even dressing up as angels, demons, or saints, alongside huge parades, both of which may have been to do with convincing more people that the new festival was just as good as Samhain. To this day, some churches now celebrate All Saints' Day on the 31st of October. All Hallows Eve may also have some roots in trick-or-treating along with pagan customs, with the baking of soul cakes. Groups of children would go door to door within their communities to ask those within for the cakes, which were small cakes made with spices, fruit, and marked with a cross on the top. They represented the souls of loved ones, and the children who collected them would pray in return, especially for the souls of the giver's relatives. In many places, candles were also lit to guide souls home, a practice that still continues in many places, and libations of milk were poured on graves with an offering of food left in Brittany and parts of Italy. These customs showed that there was a lot of intertwining between ancient pagan customs and Christian customs as the two festivals meshed together into one. This can also be seen in the wearing of costumes. For Samhain, it may have been imitating ancestors, but within the Christian tradition, there is a suggestion it may have been to avoid detection from a vengeful ghost. There were some beliefs that All Hallows Eve was the final night of the year in which a restless spirit was able to exact revenge on their enemies, and people would dress up, either to avoid becoming a victim of the ghost, or perhaps to avoid being noticed at all. This came to be known in European Christianity as the Danse Macabre, and often people would gather for a communal feast in their corpse costumes, perhaps a forerunner of the Halloween costume party. In Wales and Ireland, those dressed up as spirits would often carry with them a white hobby horse, a white mare often seen as a symbol of death. In Wales, people would often dress up as fearsome creatures known as gwachod, roughly translated in English as witches. In Orkney,
Mad. This is what people are doing, yeah. They've been doing from time, man. Yeah, witches and that. We know about witches and wizards all over this country, mate. Yeah, it's Judge, man. Told you, man. Judge. All Judge Day. They say All Saints Day. All it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Why do you think people like just don't care anymore? Because it feels like it's out there. This information is out there, but people just either don't care or they don't know. Like, why would they celebrate this? And like you said, a lot of Christian and pagan customs were being mixed. Like, how? Huh?
Yeah, I told you how it's mixed
No, I
up
know
like
it.
that.
I'm just like, how? Like, I just don't understand.
But the church is endorsing it. It's just like, yeah, someone sat down, you know what I mean, with the churches and said, oh, the Pope or whatever, and said, yeah, man, let's do this and add it to our thing, and you know. I don't get it. It sounds mad. But someone did that. Someone had to have done that for everyone to know what it is all about. You know what I mean?
In Glamorgan in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, youngsters would often cross-dress in a twist on the normal day-to-day existence of their distant communities. But how did an
cross-dressing, yeah?
Trust me. Wait, I was like, do we mean actual cross-dressing, or are we talking about costumes and just dressing up? Because cross-dressing sounds like cross-dressing, which is dressing like the opposite sex, right?
Yeah. Which is not our culture, fam. We don't do that still. I don't know about all that.
This whole like transgender thing was, it's been going on in that community like for a long time as well. Right.
That's crazy, isn't it? Crazy. All right, let's see.
Standing of the dead traveling the earth become a belief in evil spirits. The answer lies in the change from Catholicism to Protestantism for much of Europe. When Protestant beliefs took hold, the new church held that there was no purgatory for souls journeying to heaven as there was in Catholic belief. Therefore, if there really were souls restlessly wandering on All Hallows Eve, these were in fact evil spirits, and were often accompanied by witches. Witches themselves were born from a mixture of pagan beliefs in a crone figure who represented winter, and healers and herbalists who often lived on the fringes of society. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, there was also a move, especially within the US, to move the Halloween celebrations from its scary Celtic traditions of communication with the dead and attempt to move it into a more family-centered community celebration. This was partly because until the latter half of the 19th century, the US didn't have much to do with Halloween due to its obviously pagan roots which early Puritans rejected. And so it was the influx of Scottish and Irish immigrants who brought it with them. There was a move.
Mad, you see? We told you about this one. Definitely researched this before. When we was doing Irish slavery and servitude thing, this came up, man. Man, take their culture with them. Yeah. That's why you probably got Halloween in Jamaica.
No, Maki, don't do that. That's like saying we probably got Halloween in Nigeria.
Nah,
wait,
man. I was saying in Jamaica. Yeah, in Jamaica. Because a lot of Irish went to Jamaica, so you took some other customs
Jamaican
Halloween.
Halloween. Hold on. Let me see. Tuesday the 31st. Oh, that's just like normal Halloween. I think obviously they do the costumes and stuff. Do Jamaicans celebrate Halloween? The Caribbeans. Many adherents to these religious groups choose not to celebrate Halloween. Some see the holidays as a celebration of death and devils, not as harmless parties for children. Yeah, that's how I would see it. As because this one says, do Caribbean celebrate Halloween? And it says in the Caribbean Isles, the climate stays nearly the same all year round. Therefore, many Caribbean countries are overwhelmingly Catholic and Christian. Many adhere to these religious groups. Many who adhere to these religious groups choose not to celebrate Halloween. Some see the holiday as a celebration of death and devil. That's what, like I just said before, in it. That's how I was brought up. My mom don't mess with that. And like
So
you
it's
said, there's
there.
a lot of
It's
Catholic
there, but it's
Christian.
just that we don't indulge. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
I've
told
not
you it's
seen.
going to be there because there's going to be there's Irish settlers as well. And they took these to the Americas. So if they took it to the Americas, they obviously took it to the Caribbean as well. But it just didn't take hold. Do you get what I'm saying? Because there's not as much of them in like Jamaica and that. You know what I mean? But they got some other influence, like your black pudding. Where do you think that came from? That's the Irish. You know what I mean? Knowing all things to do with a pig. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Jamaicans
so
will swear blind that no, we don't have black pudding. We don't have black pudding, black and white pudding. But it wasn't you lot. It was yeah. You know,
festival. It's going
out
to
of
read.
many one.
It says the festival has no roots in Caribbean or Jamaican folklore, which explains why many just pass it as acknowledged, like unacknowledged, like it's not really something they do.
They know about it though.
It's not widely celebrated in Jamaica, but your hotel may provide, like the hotels and stuff, they're saying. So yeah, I guess, I mean,
Yeah,
definitely history there. They know
that's what I'm
about it for
saying
sure.
because there
Yeah.
are white people there. There are Europeans there.
Yeah.
Other Europeans, you know what I mean? So it only makes sense. But whether we take it on board or we switch it into something else, yeah, we do that as well. You know what I mean? Or we just don't fuck with it. And as I said, because as you said, and I know, yeah, we're extreme when it comes to our Christianity and that, or whatever we do. You know what I mean? We want to do it to the letter. They'll be like, no, witches and wizard. No. You gone too far, Bridget. Witches and wizard. How are that? Yeah, but they know about Doppy though. They know about zombies and that. So
Yeah.
don't play games, bro.
And Duppy was the worst growing up. Jesus Christ. Listen, if you if you're Yadi, mom wouldn't even let you sleep at night. Used to tell you Willie for Duppy story and all of this foolish. And then even the word Duppy, even when my mom used to just say, "Oh, don't let the Duppy get it." All of these, I used to scared. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I definitely know that history of like spiritual entities and demons and all of that. It's nothing new to Jamaicans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocked me.
No, I find that the concept of witches, black cats, fairies are universal. You can find them all over the planet, especially
Yeah.
Africa and other places. Dragons, all of these things are like standard in a lot of people's folklore. You know what I mean? The idea of witches. We got witches, but witches are they're like goddesses who've gone wrong. You know what I mean? They've gone bad.
Do you mean is that like Nigerian culture or
Nigerian culture? Like they're powerful women. They're not just like horrible witches. Like you know what I mean? The concept's different. Like they might kick in if someone does something to their youth. You understand? It's gonna take special powers to come and unravel the fuckery. But when they start hearing thing, they're more oral. tradition, like they do enchantments, you know what I mean? So they'll say, "Oh, you don't know who I am," and blah blah blah. I'm the people of the from God and and it's like a rap. You get me? You're trying to outbar each other. And remember, it's man versus woman, so you can imagine. You women got spells for days in the sense of how they talk. You know what I mean? I say, women, be careful with how you talk because you don't know your words are powerful. You know what I mean? You can put a curse on a man without knowing it. So be careful with that tool you got. It's powerful, man. Because you can't be right. So it's only going to be verbal. Yeah. So yeah, women and men likewise have perfected the art of using just the voice and the thing to make people do stuff to do. You know what I mean? It's powerful, you know. The voice or the spoken word.
And how people just easily manipulated.
Speaking of spelling, you know, using spells and that. Like, come on, man. Spelling test. Come on, man. We use spells all the time because we use words, and words are swords. Spelled backwards, you know? It's like, so these are weapons, man. Come on, man.
There you go.
To creating parties for youngsters rather than encouraging the scary nature of frightening neighbours. And so the Halloween costume party was born, and costumes began to take on other forms, such as book characters or generic costumes such as princesses or pirates. Halloween also gained a lot of rituals that centred around scrying or attempting to use magic to predict the future. Apples featured heavily in this, especially in rituals that helped young women find their prospective partner in life from the 17th century onwards. Teenage girls would attempt to cut as long a piece of peel as possible from an apple before tossing it over their shoulder. The shape it fell in would supposedly show the initial of their future husband. The use of apples may have spread from Celtic connections to the other world, but as apples themselves were brought over to Britain by the Romans, there's suggestion they were a connection to the Roman goddess.
Well, hey. I didn't know that. Apples were brought over by the Romans. I knew that apples never originally grew here. Nothing originally grew here. Not even a turnip. You get me? Not even a pumpkin. Yeah? If they had come here and there was pumpkins here, they would have been nice. When there was this like thistles and stinging nettles. Yeah, they had to go and outsource. Get potatoes and everything. Remember? All of that had to be imported, brought from other lands. You know what I mean? Like, look, Your Majesty, look what I brought back. Like, what the hell is that? It's a potato. A boa? Yeah, man. They got them in Ireland too. Oh shit. Yeah, they got them in Ireland. Let's go and raid Ireland for their potatoes. And that's what happened. Potato famine and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, man. Got no history, man. Oh, Mr. Singh. It's been a while.
Yeah. Say something, man. Last time we spoke, we were on good terms.
What?
We had mutual respect the last time we spoke.
Oh, is it? Yeah, man. Come on. Big up, man. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Man, like Ultra and Yeah. Yeah, man. We can discuss it, man. Because everyone around here knows it's all judge. Get me? Oh, you got the blades out. Yeah. What is this? Diwali for you or something? I don't know. Festival of Lights and that. Same thing, man. It's all demonology, man.
No, I'm
All that
happy.
sicky
I'll
as
go
well.
work like this. I'll go work like this, man. And I'm so happy that I got 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 5 jobs. I take on every job in the world. You know what I mean? Flying to the moon, I'm back. And I'm saying I'll punch up any man. You know, I'll punch up any black man, white man, Caucasian man. Sorry, not white man. I'm the white man. We're the white man, the pure man. The white man, the pure man. I'm saying Caucasian man, black man. I'll punch up any man.
Wow. Okay. So let me know how that works out for you, man. That's right now, I don't know.
You know, I say don't get in my vicinity, 3 meter deep. I say in that vicinity you get a slap from me, that's a broken nose at least.
Right. Yeah, maybe like you're smoking crack or something, man. You're right, son. You're right, man. He's
I
looking after
say
you, man.
something, man. I say
He's
no
looking
one
after
can
you.
do nothing to me. I say I don't need looking after. You know what I mean? I look after me. Guru look
All right, look
after me.
after me
The
then. Look
Guru,
after
the
me then.
creator, the Lord God creator, Guru. Guru,
Show
the
me.
Lord God creator, the Lord God, bruv. There's
Mm.
created everything, and he himself, itself protects me. We are the immortal army of that one G, and all victory belongs to the Guru G, the Lord God, the creator of every religion, the creator of every prophet, the creator of every messenger, Guru.
See. So what you're doing, yeah? Guru gang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anyway, let me get back to these apples. You know what I mean?
Pomona. She was a goddess of watching over fruit-bearing trees, and perhaps this tied into the harvest time of year in Britain. Her symbol was the apple, and it's possible Romans assimilated this into the harvest celebration festivals they found. Other apple-based activities included the infamous apple bobbing or dunking, where apples were floated in a large tub of water, and participants had to try and retrieve an apple without their hands, using only their teeth. This is still an activity that might appear at children's Halloween parties, but in the medieval period, it was used as a method of matching up with a possible spouse. If someone caught an apple that already had someone else's bite taken out of it, it was said they would be married within the year.
Yeah, but what if it was a man? Huh? What if a man took a bite and then another man took a bite? What are we saying? Or is there some malfunctioning in the process?
I think
Like,
there's
stop it,
two
man.
different buckets. One for has to be because
Nah, there's no bucket. They're up in the sky. They just jump up and bite. They're on the string. Bobbing apples doesn't mean bobbing up and down in the water. But it later turned to that. I don't know. It's just madness. It's just like mistletoe. Isn't it? It's just like the mistletoe thing. It's not my fault. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's families. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, let me press play.
To this day, apples are still a part of modern Halloween celebrations in the form of toffee apples, also known as candy apples. Other rituals were involved in discovering a future spouse. In the 19th century, a popular way of finding out this information was to sit alone in a darkened room with a candle held up to a mirror. It was said that if she looked for long enough, the ghostly visage of a girl's husband-to-be would appear over her shoulder. Over the decades since, this idea became twisted into something more terrifying, such as the infamous dare on Halloween night to stare into a mirror and whisper a name such as Bloody Mary 3 times to see if she appears over your shoulder.
No. Stop that. What?
I was thinking that as well.
It's a bit mad, isn't it?
When she
That
said it,
is
I
a
was
bit.
that reminds me of Bloody Mary and all that.
Yeah, Bloody Mary and stuff. Wow.
But
It's just
yeah.
normal. It's normal, man. What they're trying to teach you, lot, man. I blame you, lot, man. You chicks, man. On some madness. You're always practicing, Judge. Since Sabrina the Teenage Witch, man. You've been moving crazy. And Charmed and that. You know what I mean? But they put these little witchy programs on for you, lot, man. to try and get you into the witchness without, you know what I mean, in a nice way. They always do things in a subtle way, innit? So.
Listen, Nollywood has been going on for years, yeah, with all that judge. Are you okay?
What's not Nollywood got to do with it? Racism, you know. Nollywood.
Nah.
Can you hear her,
that.
people?
Proper racist.
She's moving mad.
Oh Lord.
Know what Nollywood's got to do with it? It's very racism going on. Let's go.
Oh Lord. But yeah.
Like it's deep because when you're at a certain level of militancy, yeah, like me, then what I mean is like when you're at a level where you're always carrying at least 5 weapons on you, you know what I mean, and you know that no one can touch you. Tyson Fury, Floyd Mayweather, they can't get near you because you just slap them and break their nose, and you know what I mean. And it's like man didn't even have to take off the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like when it gets to that level, it's like then it doesn't matter what anyone says or does to you. It doesn't matter what they say, like colleagues at work, anything. Women can say whatever they want to, and none of it matters. Yeah, when you get to that level, yeah, that I'm on. You know what I mean? So I think differently, man. You know what I mean? That's why women love me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's why. You know what I mean? That's why women love me.
I can't. What?
Big up, Reese.
Big up, color me.
Yeah, I don't even know when I dropped out from.
Big up, Beauty. I was gonna say
I just
something.
didn't hear no sound.
I thought you left and just left me with this guy, and I'm here like, what is going on?
I would have looked after you. I would have comforted you. I would have fixed you up, man. I would have taken after you nicely. You know, give you some sweeten you up a piece on Halloween. Yeah, you know how we do.
Okay.
Yeah, with that little. Come on, man.
Is this you? Yeah,
Keep
this you.
it
Bobbing, is that you, H? Yeah, bobbing apple in the mouth. Yeah. Pause.
Trust me, man. Listen, but you gotta pay me, man. If you wanna know the secrets,
look.
man.
You see what I'm saying, Colomy? People are just biting out of apple that's hanging up. Yeah.
Okay.
So another man could bite that apple still, right? He don't know. He just chomping, thinking it's gal teeth, man. Mad.
Of course, it's in their knowledge. I'm out.
Next minute, next minute he's married in a
real,
year.
Though, now, for real though, that's why I say, you know, it's sometimes best for me not to say anything. It's better for me to just stay silent.
H, take your advice. Don't say anything.
That's good. Wallahi,
you know, I take my own advice. You know what I mean? Just like I'm doing now.
Yeah, don't say anything.
Because I'm a boss. Like that's what I mean. Like I'm a boss like that. No one can force me to do anything. I do whatever I want. And no one can do anything about that. You know what I mean?
I swear, I try
so
to
it's
be.
Like, that's how it be.
Like even having communication with this guy is jarring. Like it's you know my ego. Like sometimes I don't even want to be. Like H, I don't know what to say to you, bro. Like it's just there.
Listen, you ain't gotta say nothing. You know what I mean? Because who are you? My sisters will slap you up. My sisters will slap you up. Yeah, they carry tools too. You know what I mean?
No, stop all that, man. I don't know what you're doing.
No, honestly,
That's what I mean. That's what I mean, G.
But Halloween,
That's what I mean, G. It don't matter
get
who
back.
you are. It don't matter
I
who
think
you are. There's no.
I think
back
if
to topic.
Halloween was a person, it'd be H. But let's move forward.
Period. It was used as a method of matching up with a possible spouse. If someone caught an apple that already had someone else's bite taken out of it,
Right.
it was said they would be married within the year.
Batty, man.
To this day, apples are still a part of modern Halloween celebrations in the form of toffee apples, also known as candy apples.
Yeah, toffee apples don't make sense. You actually ruined the apple. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like toffee, you better buy a lollipop or something. I mean, everlasting lollipops and that. It's to get from the seaside and that. I don't know about all this judge. Buddha being.
Halloween, Halloween is just
big up, family.
Halloween is
big up. So what? Hairy cats on there chatting about slapping people and that kind of fucking. What's going on, man?
I know. It's just
Halloween
it's
for real.
discombobulated. Yeah. For him, you gotta understand. I mean, H.
And it ended on Christmas.
H has got serious mental health. You know what I mean? And we try and get him through it, but yeah, he has spazzes out, man. Chat shit. You know what I mean? Because I feel that a Hindu spirit is inside his body. You know what I mean? He just don't get it.
What are you saying? It's like he turned up, yeah. Fucking hell. Oh my
No, but
days.
I mean, listen. I mean, you guys mess with that Far East stuff, and that, as I've always said, is demonology. You got me? Whether it's Taoism, Jainism, Buddhism, you got what I'm saying? No, Hinduism, full stop. It's based on demons, good demons, bad demons, chakras, karma, all of that stuff.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not so much.
It's the side of the force. It's the side of the force. It's like yin and yang. But no one's acknowledging that what they're doing over there on the east side is yang. It's not the yin. The yin is, Kemet or, other societies that came before, whatever. But on the other side, it's got bloodletting, rituals, all of that and thing, which is common around the world now.
What else is there? Walk on hot coals. I've seen a thing where they put the needle through their mouth, come out the other side. Right. I've seen some holy fuckery, but you know what? Each to their own, man. Each to their own.
It is. No, but it's dressed up in a nice way. I've definitely said that in the past. Like, it's not dressed up like it's open, like welcome to evil. No, it's done in a subtle way. It's like, you understand the Hindu thing that as to be a warrior society and a warrior class of information. You know what I mean? The Mahabharata, that's a great war in that. You know what I mean? Ain't no pussy holes over there. You
ever seen the image of Kali?
Yes.
Bro. Yes. Like if you're a little kid and you see that, you're gonna get shook. Like you're gonna have some nightmares, maybe some PTSD. Like you're gonna get something.
And some people worship that.
But if I'm not mistaken, I believe Kali is the literal translation is black female. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, sure, black female demon. But anyway, she comes out of Durga, which is the
tiger goddess,
the original personification. So one of her personifications that she needed in a battle was Kali, because she was fighting this demon guy. Demons fighting demons, right? Yeah. So the good demons fighting the bad demon. That's Durga. She says, "Fuck shit. Every time I cut this guy, another one of him appears." Do you get what I'm saying? So when his blood hits the ground, boom, another one appears. So now she's fighting 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So she created Kali, an incarnation of herself, like the warrior side and the dark side. Let's put it that way, yeah? To fight, because she got a long tongue, she would lap up all the blood, kill all the remaining ones until there was only one left, and then Durga could kill.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I can get down with that, man. That's you know what? One time I was talking with one of my Shia friends, and he's going to me. So you know when they go to war, they got angels that help them in their war. I'm like, bro, in a war, I don't want no angels, man. I want some fucking demons. You understand? And
Bro,
and what you're describing is the kind of, if I'm going to war, that's what I want on my side. A demon
right.
like that, licking
But
blood and then
you know what it
fucking
is? It's
Angels and
combined
demons are the same
because
thing.
right when
Angel
they
and demon
go
are the same
into
thing.
it, yeah, they're the same thing. The only difference is that
Is it on your
what a
side or against
demon
you?
is. No, what a demon is something that also wants self gratification. It knows who the Most High or the Creator is, and but that's not the issue. It knows more than you. Yeah, you know to see it and then worship it. Not you individuals, but I mean, as a people, we just worship these things in some cases. In others, we knew that that
you
weren't
know,
us. Mm.
as Beefy was saying that, you just said that they're demons as well. The
Yeah,
maddest thing is, I was showing my girlfriend something. I googled different types of angels, and I showed her. You
yeah,
ever seen the angel that's like a round ball kind of thing with an eyeball in it and that?
yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm going to. That's an
That's a
angel.
cherubim.
What's it
That's
called?
cherubim. Cherubim.
No, the cherubim.
In the
I
Bible.
think the cherubim's
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
wings.
baby
yeah,
wings.
with the
Yeah.
circle with the eyes and everything. Yeah, it's cherubim.
No,
It's a
there's
team,
one
bro.
where, there are different types of
I
angels. Yeah,
said, that look like an angel to you. If you see that, you wouldn't fucking run. I know I
That's a
would.
demon, bro.
Fuck out.
yeah,
That's a demon.
you'd shit yourself supposedly. You know what I'm
Because in
saying?
the
But they
Bible,
can
there's
also
no
come in
angel.
human form.
Look, but there's no angel looking all white with wings. And no angels described as the Bible. When you describe as demons. Let's be real.
Or man,
If you drew
they
the Bible
came
description of
they
the Bible
came
of an
looking like
angel, you not like it.
yeah, no, but they came looking as normal men. The one that came to people in the scriptures came looking like them. So there wasn't much distinction between them and the people. Do you get what I'm saying? So or the people they came to visit, whether it be Gabriel or this one
Well,
or that one.
the-
You know what
hold
I
on,
mean?
Mac. There was a story
Mm.
that was told that they shouldn't fear the angel because its appearance, right? I don't forget what story it is,
Yeah,
but there's
yeah, yeah.
specific. So I'm sure there is a type of angel, like Beaky said, the one with the circle. If people seen that, they would be afraid of it, which kind of
No,
makes sense.
sorry. I don't think anyone's seen anything like that. I feel
No, I'm
that
just talking.
these
You know what
might
I'm
be
saying?
hold on, these might be depiction of even craft or something. I don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? Wheel within a wheel, all of this type of stuff. We've got to understand that the language being used is trying to convey something that has never been conveyed before, and then how it's interpreted again is going to be another long story. You know what I mean? So talk about birds, even in the Hindu one, in the Upanishads, they talk about these metal birds who had birds landing on their wings. So they were not birds, obviously. They were some type of metal craft. Do you get what I'm saying? So like these things is how it's explained in modern times. So yeah, I have seen the depictions of all different types of what the Bible and what people have depicted angels to look like. But in the main, they're as described in the text, they're they can be multiple of things. You know what I mean? There can be multiple things. This one with the wings though, I'm not really infused in that. I feel that's a modern medieval interpretation of what angels were. Do you get what I'm saying? That's carried through to today. Yeah, it's all medieval stuff. Like, yeah,
That's
yeah.
fair. I'm saying that's a possibility. Just because you don't specifically believe it doesn't mean that it's not believed, right? So
I
I'm just
believe.
saying, if somebody did see that, quote unquote, in that form, because there can
Yeah,
be many forms, like you say, it would
yeah.
be a bit shocking. Like Beefy said,
Of
I'm just
course, of course.
agreeing. I'm not even
Yeah, yeah,
disagreeing
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
I'm,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
making a point, you know?
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
No, you're right.
definitely. I do think what people call shapeshifters now are probably demons in, like in quote unquote human form. There's a lot of like
Like,
movies and stuff
Smith,
about
you're sounding like what was that guy's name? Snipes. Oz. You're sounding like Oz, man. Shape shift.
No, but think
it
about
is,
it. Think about it. Think about it. In the Hindu pantheon, shapeshifting is a standard. Avatars are standard. You know, people come in as being the same person but come in a different guise, a different costume. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, when we get to the part of angels, extraterrestrials, astronauts. Do you get what I'm saying? That's all the same classification for me. So it's what's interpretation. That's why I said craft when it came to that thing that they were saying was an angel. You know what I mean? It could be a craft that they came in, or how they're trying to explain it. It had wings on it. But when they say wings, they don't. I don't know. Is it bird wings or is it like bird wings, likened to? You know what I mean? There's these key words, but you can't get it in this language that we use. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go to the original language to understand what they were talking about. So we
Anyway,
have that.
Snipe,
So,
I know I'm gonna have to cut, but listen.
big up, big up, big up.
It's interesting how fucking Harry cuts when I'm
Yeah. Yeah, he did. He ducked out. You get me? The proper thing. The real Hindi. Buddha being. Buddha bless you, man. Come on, man. Mad thing. We know what bless means. Crazy. Yeah. So let's get through this one. I got a little other one that I want to show as well.
Rituals were involved in discovering a future spouse. In the 19th century, a popular way of finding out this information was to sit alone in a darkened room with a candle held up to a mirror. It was said that if she looked for long enough, the ghostly visage of a girl's husband-to-be would appear over her shoulder. Over the decades since...
That's judge, man. That's judge. No candles, no mirror, no in the dark, none of that shit. Don't do that shit. Yeah. That's how they be convincing people to do Ouija board and stuff. Don't worry, it won't harm you. It's all right. You got what I'm saying? This is judge, man. So, like, we'll never have the Europeans or anyone who's European say that. We don't. Judge is just African. It most definitely is not African. No, we got our own stuff going on, but this is not what we do. We don't do this. You know what I mean?
This
Mirrors and
judge
stuff.
is the cultural judge.
And it's very strong. It's very strong because it's still running till today. You know what I mean? And these men are in power. And we're saying that it's not just physical force that they use spiritual and metaphysical means. So, bro, them man, they still fuck with this shit. So at the end of the day, it's whose judge is stronger. Yeah? Because your judge and us seems to be a lie. You know what I mean? We are magical people, but yeah, your judge that we're saying, these Africans, they do black magic and they're listen, motherfucker. Yeah. You the pagan. Yeah. You worship Canunis, all of this stuff, many-faced God, do all that, Beelzebub, mad things. You lot do that. Started with it. Okay. Mad. Now you're in mirrors teaching girls to do what? To be Sabrina teenage witches. Mad thing.
It started with a Jew.
This idea became twisted into something more terrifying, such as the infamous dare on Halloween night to stare into a mirror and whisper a name such as Bloody Mary 3 times to see if she appears over your shoulder.
Lies.
Mirrors were also used to divine the fortune of
see
where
how you're playing with things that are beyond your comprehension. That's a joke. Bloody Mary, yeah? And see if what if she appears over your shoulder? Is your hair suddenly going to turn white?
Where was Mary bloody though?
I don't know. I think it's Mary, one of these Marys, Mary Queen of Scots or someone. I don't even know. Bloody Mary.
Was she bloody in the head, in the face, in the pum pum? Where is she bloody?
I don't even know, man.
King Henry II's daughter, the third daughter, or something like that, and it was a saying. You know how people say, "Oh, Bloody Mary," and then it turned into literally Bloody Mary. Hold on.
And then it became a drink.
But listen,
in the taverns.
Let's not go far. You need to say, "In my blood, in my flesh, and in my blood."
Yeah. So they say he said. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say he said, yeah?
Yeah. There's a judge.
That's judge.
You're going to have his eternal life.
Drink blood, eat bread. Anything that's... Yeah. Anything that is talking about flesh and blood, it's definitely a Hindu thing, man. You know what I mean? It's part of the family, but it's just like, it's that side of the family where they do that. Yeah. But when it comes to this other stuff, this modern stuff, this stuff we didn't know about while we was chilling, doing our stuff, you know what I mean, in Africa and that, and other places around the world. Yeah. Yeah. These men are backwards. So like by the time they got to doing judge, it's very recent. As in practicing it properly and turning it into witchcraft and that. That's very recent. But them actually practicing certain cultural practices, they've been doing that for time, fam. Time. You get me? Doing it before they came to England. It's Celts and that.
These are the history course. From time.
I'm gonna need some Irish people to explain how they're not Celts, but they speak Gaelic, which is a Celtic language. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Who else are you? Because you can only be British. After that, everyone else from Scotland to Wales is you. You know what I'm saying? And you all came at the same time. So I don't know what's going on. Just settled at different parts of the country. You know what I mean? In a country that was already inhabited.
So how come all the religious leaders, all their moms themselves from Miriam very end?
In it. Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I feel yeah, it's to do with Mary more. What's that? How did they pronounce it? Miriam. All of this type of stuff.
It was even Muhammad's mom's name was Miriam, wasn't it? Or it has M.
Who? Whose name?
The Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad's mom's name.
I don't know.
Was it Miriam as well?
Oh no, what's her name? Amina.
Yeah, which is a variant of Mary.
Yeah. You're right. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, it's a long running theme. I know that. You know what I'm saying? What happened to my stream? Is something wrong with the stream?
Big up, family.
Oh, the stream has stopped. I didn't even notice.
Still saying live here.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with the stream, Maku. It's moving mad on YouTube.
It keeps like pausing,
It's been cutting, pausing, destroying. I don't know. Like...
Oh no, that's the connection. My connection's weak right now.
It's your connection, yeah?
Yeah, it's my connection. It's my connection.
Yeah, okay.
It's me. Sorry, peeps. Yeah, because remember, you saw me drop out and all of that type of stuff. I think.
Oh yeah, big up Beefy behind, but the numbers just dropped fully.
I know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You were talking too much yesterday, man. Shadow banning, you know what I mean?
You were saying too much, yeah, you say?
You were saying too much yesterday.
What, Beefy? That thought did cross my mind just about before.
When? Yesterday?
No, today. Like we've been chatting a lot yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday was a madness, but they didn't say nothing to me. I didn't get no email.
Yeah. But right now it's a hot topic. Now this is the only time when everyone's allowed to talk about it right now because they want to make a topic. Because remember, this is my personal opinion. They want to start a world war, and they need everyone invested in this. They tried with Russia, it failed. You know what I mean? So now okay, this one, people get emotionally involved in this one. So they're allowing you to talk about it and everything right now. People's emotions going because they need a world war. Kick off the new third part of the agenda. You know what I mean? No world war, no population decrease problems. Man. Yeah, but Halloween, man, this is a beginning of a never-ending holiday, 12 weeks. The 12 days of Christmas. No, it's 12 weeks of Christmas.
And Axel knows all about that, man. Well,
the 12 weeks,
get back
12
to
days. From the 1st of November to the 26th of December, it's hey. Back in the day, it was party time in Roman times. Party, kids are dying, everyone's getting sodomized. Like it's gonna be. And they're still doing it now in the guise of Halloween, Christmas, and all those things. Guy Fawkes Day, this day, this day.
Guy Fawkes Night, yeah, that's still yet to come.
Yeah. It's all debauchery.
I think this is the last bit of it. So.
One would live or die, get married, or become rich or poor, along with other fun games such as pouring egg whites into water and the separated parts for telling how many children someone might have. The many traditions of Halloween have a varied and sometimes ancient history. The origins of its connection to dead souls and food go all the way back to Celtic rituals of honouring the dead and giving thanks for the harvest, to its Christian-formed name and remembering the souls who had passed, as well as keeping away spirits that meant.
Wow.
So they took something they found in Egypt, libation, imaginary religion. Madness.
Boy. Nah, I mean celebrating the dead thing. It might be a bit universal, but yeah, in the way that they do it.
Libation. But it's not like a religious practice.
No,
imaginary religion though. I mean,
yeah, well, it is kind of a religious practice if you continually do it, I suppose.
No, but they give it a special day. They give it a special day and everything. Raw. You want answers every day, bro. There's nothing. I mean, it's
right.
Marco, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's impossible to watch this stream through YouTube right now. It's breaking up like every second. Like, yeah.
Restart it like never.
Yeah, if you can restart the whole show or something. This is, yeah.
The show. I know what you mean. I need to refresh it.
Yeah, because it's only like.
Maybe streamers going through some updates and that they don't tell you about. Mess up with the stream.
We're done. I'll be.
It's still live on YouTube. Oh.
Beefy, what did you say? If the still what?
The stream is still live on YouTube.
Yeah, but it's just like in the circles, like buffering.
The internet is running mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's moving mad.
Anyways, how are you, bro?
Oh, not too bad.
Not too bad, yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad. So I was listening to the convo yesterday on the stream. You a bit high rate, my sis. What was wrong?
I was a bit what?
A bit emotionally involved.
In which part of it? Like 2 days now. I've been a bit like, whatever, man. People were just pissing me off. But yeah. But I like to test some waters.
No. Like I was with I hate to say this, with Afro and Snipe on that one. Me myself personally, I'm not too invested in that struggle, the problems. Was when he made Congolese died, no one said nothing. When 5 minutes Sudanese people died, no one said nothing. And this hear this proxy war going on and everyone should be getting involved. I ain't got time for that myself personally.
That one I hear you, Biffy. I do like, but
yeah, no, it was calm crying, mate. Crying. He was
Yeah.
crying all over the stream, man. Talking about making up scenarios that people didn't even say. I was just like, that's crazy, man. You know what I mean? There's no way, like, no, we're not endorsing any type of violence, but we have to be sure on it first. One, two, because they're known to do these proxy wars. There's 3 wars right now that we've got little to no evidence for. Do you get what I'm saying? Other than what they've put out
I
there.
remember last time on my show, there was some news reports were coming out in the news about the struggle in Gaza, the war between Palestine and things. We found it was fake news. It was fake. All these poor paid actors on both sides making out this war in Gaza, which was not even really happening. It was all film scenes. This was on the news. I'm like, wow, what do we believe now? I mean, Ukraine was war of green screen. Like, what are we doing? Like, they want us to believe that this is real? No. I don't watch real. This of people in Congo, that's real, but no one's talking about that.
nah, something's up.
Shadow ban, I told you. You spoke too much yesterday, my G. You spoke too much yesterday. You rustled a few feathers. You rustled a few feathers. You don't know.
Let's see.
The truth. But what I found interesting as well, when I was trying to figure out why there was such a strong link between the Irish and the Lebanese. When the DNA test came out, that Lebanese with Irish in them, that made a lot of sense. That made a lot of sense. Same as the Irish and the Caribbean connection. There's a lot of the Caribbean folk have got Irish blood in them. Bumbleclit. Jesus Christ. This Irish people have to answer for, you know. I need to talk to these Irish people.
Watch out, Beefy. You will get the red dragon out.
Yeah, a red dragon.
Even your internet is bad, Beefy.
Yeah, Beefy's internet is terrible, bro.
Must be London.
I've just been hearing. Man said must be London, you know. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Yeah. Mine is, I got bare people on my bloody internet at the moment.
I'm on my phone as well, so that's the problem.
What is going on here?
But I'm forwarding to you though soon.
Yeah, I got 1 bar. That is crazy. But on the screen, it's still spinning around. Hold on.
Let's refresh your router.
Huh?
Let's refresh your router. Turn your router on off. Let's refresh it.
No, I need to refresh my computer. I'm all right. All right, let me try that. Let me try that. It's so wondrous and wondrous.
Stay in. Big up everyone in the building. I see you. Are you correct? Max Savage, John B. Arrow, I see you, my G. Big up on ourselves. What else in the building? Give thanks. So good up. Go deep. Big up yourself. Who else? Eunice Osman, big up yourself. It's for the juju of the shadow banning on the streams. I see Professor Beefy, Ken and stuff, board masters. I've got some, yeah. The thing, the problem with African history, most people have European mindset. So, like, most of the history we talk about Africa was written by Greeks and Romans. So it's never a history told by Africans. And when history told by Africans, it's a different story altogether. Yeah. Yeah, Kenya is Kenya right now is a bit of a, they're being, I don't know, I suppose it's somewhat domestic, but Kenya seems to be siding more with U.S. foreign policy than with the rest of the Africans, saying we need to be in ties with the U.S. and the British was they're not done anything for Africa. So, but Kenya seems to be very much involved with the USA. You want to talk about sending troops to Haiti and all this? Yeah. If I were Kenyan, I'll be worried because next thing you know, it's LGBTQ in Kenya. So I'm going to be too impressed with that one. But yeah, there's a strong relationship with America and Kenya at the moment. They know what the Kenyans have been promised. It's 2 years, how much I was talking to myself.
Sorry, Beefy, I was just about to do something. That's why.
That's
yeah.
fine. That's fine.
It's okay.
On.
Yeah, it's only 3 people watching. It's like me and someone more.
Are you correct? And give thanks.
Us 2. 3. Yeah.
I'm going to Michael Sniper's yard, so I'm going to jump off the stream soon myself.
You are what?
I'm going to see Sniper in his yard.
Oh, you're there, yeah?
No, I'm wearing the side. I want to meet up with Nay and Shafir. I want them as well.
Okay.
Meet up with the family.
Oh, nice. That's good.
Yeah. I'm not taking time anymore, so catch up with the people them. When are you back in London? You know?
When I'm back in London, you said?
I
don't know, bro. I have no idea. Probably not until next year sometime, maybe. Yeah.
And London in winter shit. Don't blame you.
Yeah, you should see how it is over here, man.
No, they say you get snow, you get land is gray and wet. That's what you get. That's nice. They say you get a bit of snow, you get a bit here's gray, wet.
Gray only.
Yeah, gray. Gray and wet and cold. But today actually, I'm surprised it's too light today. Usually dark by now.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Today
It's kind of dark now over
today
here.
it's too light out there. It's quite light outside. No gray yet.
Your mic is very distorted, bro. Like I can barely hear you. It's just crackling.
Let's see what I'm doing. The run jump off so I can't come up back on.
Yeah, no, you can't. I'm here. Jump off and jump back on. Beef. I can hear you. Yes, people. We're waiting for Sniper to fix it. But this is mad. We've been too vocal yesterday, I think. We should censor ourselves sometimes, maybe. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yo.
Hey,
Can you hear
bro, can you hear me now?
Huh?
You can hear me, yeah?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, the stream
Why?
is fully down, like not
Fully.
working.
Well, when I last looked, it was fine. You and Beefy was talking on it. Let me see now.
It's still buffering.
Beefy was buffering like a motherfucker. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Anyway, yeah. I don't think it was. I don't know what's going on, but some other thing. Yeah, the stream's there.
It's not buffering now. Yeah, it is. I don't know, man.
Oh, when it's spinning around.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't know what's going on there then.
Can you restart the stream, maybe?
I could, maybe. Everyone's looking. All right. This is ridiculous. I've never seen this before. What is this?
Yeah, this is new. I've never seen this happening to you or to anyone.
All right. I believe this. What is this? Identity. Identities fluctuating. These going guns. This the YouTube. See. These are just trying crud in the audience.
Yeah, I know.
Some crud
So
stuff.
funny.
I don't know what's going on. So when I left, it was fine. Now I'm back. It's messed up again. Let's see. We'll leave and come back. Let's see.
No, just yeah. Okay. Just start a new stream maybe and check the internet connection. I blame it on the Halloween judge.
Interesting.
What did you find out?
I don't know. When you was on screen, you came on screen. I saw you on stream, so I'm wondering if it's me. Come on, internet's weak. I don't get it. My box is overloading. Pause.
Just restart the stream, Michael, and let's see that why. If it's gonna work. It's just buffering right now on the YouTube thing.
That's so okay.
Man said, make dua for Marco's Wi-Fi.
These numbers is so weird. 8, 7. This is crazy. No, this is the only thing. All right.
Yeah. No, it doesn't even want to open. No, I'm talking to myself. I'm just trying to. So what are you gonna do, bro?
Watch. Let's see.